So today I would like to talk more about my mealworm farm. I started this farm because I was looking into different and alternative options how to feed my hens if the grain runs out for any reason from the shop. Yeah, so this is one of the alternative options. Another option that I have is feeding them vegetables. You can cook vegetables. You can just chop it for them, and also greens. And another one is a earthwormery, which I have as well. But today I'm gonna tell you more about this mealworm farm. So all you need is a stack of shelves like this. I bought this, I think, in Homebase. It has several shelves, and you start with these guys. You can buy them in a pet shop. If I can show you how they look. These mealworms. So you buy, I would recommend to buying at least 4 punnets, because I started with 2 and it was just not enough. So the substrate for them is just, or what I use, and I found it works well, is a oat flakes, and then I mix in some bran, or you can put in some wholemeal flour, and it's just a few centimeters deep. And then they need a water source, so any type of succulent vegetable would do. So here I'm using courgettes. They like any type of fruit. Apple for them is the best, I would say. You can feed them carrots, cucumbers, just anything that they can drink water from or extract the water from. This is important because if you don't give them enough water, then when they change into pupae, they can dry out and they never developed into beetles. Okay, so moisture is very important. So this is how they are, and so after this they will start changing into pupae, which are like these little mummies, white mummies. And at that stage I put them into different box, which is down here. I don't have any pupae to show you currently because I have just beetles and worms, but I would put them here, and that's where my beetles live, and they will change into beetles after some time. So here the substrate is similar. Again, I use wholemeal flour and oat flakes, and these beetles like dark. So what you need to do is to give them some kind of shelter. So I'm using here egg cartons and a toilet roll. And again, they need water, so apples, courgettes, whatever you can get. And so these beetles, they mature after a few weeks and they start mating and laying eggs. And so after a while, you will, when the eggs hatch, you can start seeing like these miniature worms. And when you see them, then you will sieve them so you can separate them. And so I'm using this sieve. Looks like this. So it keeps the beetles on top, but saves the substrate with little eggs and mini worms. And I have them in another drawer. So the same substrate, and so that's how you continue. So in about 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I'm gonna sieve them again, and I'm gonna put more eggs in and more little worms. And then when they get big enough, you use half of them to feed your chickens and half of them to create more beetles. So that's how that cycle works, and that's why you have more shelves like that. Yeah, so this is really simple. I just have them, they don't like cold, so you should keep them somewhere near nice warm place, like in your living room, and in shade as well, because they don't like light that much. So if you like my videos, please subscribe and like. Thank you, and see you next time.